Hello, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Dr. Matt, and today we're going to talk to you about a particular study that shows some of the benefits for chiropractic and overall total health. Before we talk about the study, though, I just have to touch on a couple different things to give you a quick anatomy lesson to understand why this particular study is important. The spine itself is like an extension of the brain, right? Because you have nerves and everything coming down the spinal column with some bony structures around there to protect it. And the reason why we're talking about that today is because at particular segments or spots in your spine, there are nerves that go out to your vital organs, like your heart, your lungs, and your kidneys, for example. And that's going to be important to understand as we go through this study. So the study itself was done by a guy named Harvey Windsor. He was a medical doctor, and what he wanted to know is if there was any sort of connection or correlation between what he called minor curvatures, or basically spots in the spine that are not aligned very well, and any sort of diseased organs. And disease can mean either just any sort of disorder, dysfunction, something along those lines. So what he did is he went and found 50 cadavers from the University of Pennsylvania. He got them all cleaned up to do what he wanted to do. He found that there were 139 diseased organs. Obviously, that means a lot of these people had more than one diseased organ, but what he found was that in almost all cases, the particular organ in question had some form of dysfunction or minor curvature in the corresponding spot in the spine where that nerve that comes from the spine to innervate the organ was not functioning as it should. So if you want to think about it in another way, it's kind of like having a storm drain in the street and you're trying to get water to go in there, but can't work properly because there's trees, there's debris, brush, all this other sort of junk. So the water will still flow through, but not very well. And this is important to chiropractic as far as like total overall wellness, because what chiropractors can do is they can get these particular spots that are not functioning properly, like the storm drain that's clogged, working better. And what that's going to do is that's going to give your body the best possible chance to heal itself. Next time you're considering either looking into chiropractic or thinking like, well, maybe I just go there for pain or what have you, we just want you to be aware that there's definitely more things that chiropractic can help you with. And thank you for joining us today. If you have any other questions or comments, you can comment down below. And thanks and have a nice day.